A live look at Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, Alumni Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Boston College Eagles. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our side. Using his legs, it's Walton. He couldn't get it to the corner as this defense opening things up with a big play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Carr on play action.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The run inside. It's Walton. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. Snared outside. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2. And he's in!
I love the aggressiveness early by this offense. 4th and goal, no problem. Putting the drive together, staying aggressive, and they get rewarded.
I like just paying the drive off, too, because it's the opening drive of the game. You've marched it down the field. You want to come away with a touchdown, right? And maybe the decision-making there for the coaches, listen, even if we don't get it, our defense is out in good field position. There's a lot of football left to go. We can make up for it later. I love the aggressive play call.
Carr. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Running inside. It's Walton. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And now on 3rd down after that last run. Back to throw, it's Carr. Makes the grab. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. 4th down, Carr. Looking down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Looking for a gap. It's Walton. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Carr to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Mobley.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Got the back over the middle. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Wants to throw it again. Safe completion on the screen. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Throwing, Carr. That's caught. It's Flanagan. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Let's see what they do on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Maybe a crease. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Walton. Oh, he's got some space. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. He locked up and held on to bring him down. They've been really good moving the chains on third down. Now 1 yard away from another first down on this drive. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And he'll run it into the end zone. Back to throw, it's Carr. Going over the top. He's got it way down the field. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. To the air on first down. Oh, look, Ma, one hand.
We love to talk about receivers having a catch radius. When you make catches like that, one-handed, man, oh man, your quarterback is going to be coming back throwing your way a lot more often.
He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Carr. Rushes on him. Makes the grab on the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Got his man on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Fires to the wideout. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Going for it all. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this second half. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! The run inside. It's Mobley. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The sure hands. It's Gilbert. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Here's Carr to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. This time, it's complete. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Hits the open man. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Notre Dame comes to the line. That last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Walton. Knocked down for the tackle. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Irish. The sure hands in the end zone. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a crease. It's Walton. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Might as well give it to him again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Play action, C.J. Carr. Using his feet to buy time. Touchdown, Fighting. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback will keep it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Notre Dame right back to the line. Quarterback may change this route. Throwing, Carr. Lets it go to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Carr. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And his slips just inside that right upright. Well, that's just... Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Play fake. Carr throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Grabs it. And he will score. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Wants to take it outside. It's Walton. Makes it past the marker. Finding some room. Past the 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
Well, and it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.